Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, good day to you. That's depending where you are in the world. We're doing a nighttime devotion from the devotional Maranatha. Sabbath blessings, one and all. It is the eve of the Sabbath. It is Friday evening, sunset, after sunset now. So the Sabbath started about nearly an hour ago, maybe. We're doing the nighttime devotion. Today it's titled Honourable in Motive and Action. Ephesians 4:32 reads, "Be ye kind one to another, tender-hearted, forgiving one another, even as God for Christ's sake has forgiven you." Principle, right, honesty should ever be cherished. Honesty will not tarry where policy is harboured. They will never agree. One is Baal, the other is our God. The master requires his servants to be honorable in motive and action. Those who choose honesty as their companion will embody it in all their acts. To a large class, these men are not pleasing, but to God, they are beautiful. Satan is working to crowd himself in everywhere. He would put asunder very friends. These are men who are ever talking and gossiping and bearing false witness, who sow the seeds of discord and engender strife. Heaven looks upon this class as Satan's most efficient servants. But the man who is injured is in a far less dangerous position than when fawned upon and extolled for a few of his efforts which appear successful. The commendation of apparent friends is more dangerous than reproach. Every man who praises himself brushes the lustre from his best efforts. A truly noble character will not stoop to resent the false accusations of enemies. Every word spoken falls harmless, for it strengthens that which it cannot overthrow. The Lord would have his people closely united with himself, the God of patience and love. All should manifest in their lives the love of Christ. Let none venture to belittle the reputation or the position of another. This is egotism. Never speak disparagingly of any man, for he may be great in the sight of the Lord, while those who feel great might be lightly esteemed of God because of the perversity of their hearts. Our only safety is to lie low at the foot of the cross, be little in our own eyes, trust in God, for He alone has power to make us great. The judgment and ability of all are needed not. Every man's work is of sufficient importance to demand that it be performed with care and fidelity. One man cannot do the work of all. Each has his respective place and his special work, and each should realize that the manner in which his work is done must stand the test of the judgment. That title again: Honourable in motive and action. As the scripture says, be kind to one another, tender hearted, forgiving one another, as God for Christ's sake has forgiven us. And that again sums up the first two commandments: love the Lord your God and love your neighbor as yourself. Principle, right, honesty. All of these should be cherished and should be part of our characters. It is required as we, servants of God, should be reflecting the character He showed us through Jesus. So we should be honest, we should be true, we should be honourable. We should be humble. Even though the word humble isn't mentioned here, it is about we may well be good at what we do, but that's because God's blessed us with that gift and we should use it for His glory. And when we say for His glory, we might get praise for it, but we should give that praise to God. The moment we take that praise upon ourselves, we are taking that glory from God and putting it on ourselves. And there's another one who did that, and he was cast out of heaven. And we haven't even got there yet. We cannot even suppose to put ourselves in any such a position. And even when we do get to heaven, we'll be further and further and further away from ever we were before, which is a good thing. The last paragraph summed the whole thing up. The judgment and ability of all are needed. We are all not the right hand. We are all not the left hand. We are all not the head or the leg. We are all different parts of this one huge machine, all the different cogs working together. Every man's work is of sufficient importance to demand that it be performed with care and fidelity. We must do what we are supposed to do with the best we can do it. If you're a cleaner, you clean to the best you can clean. If you're an accountant, you make sure those books are dead accurate. If you're a surgeon, you make sure you cut precise and well and sew up perfectly. One man cannot do the work of all. So the cleaner has to clean up perfectly before the surgeon comes to make that mess. Then the cleaner comes and cleans it perfectly again. We all have our respective place and our own special work. Mine currently is doing these devotions. I don't know what yours is, but we should realize that the manner in which we do this work would be to have to stand the test of the judgment. And I'm praying that each of you listening will remember, and this will have some form of effect on you. There will be something to apply to your life that will draw you closer to God. Enjoy Sabbath. God bless you.